Well, surprise everyone. I just want to welcome all the loved ones here today to join Lorraine and Bryan in holy matrimony. Before we start, I just want to say how honored I am that Lorraine and Bryan asked me to marry them. Well, maybe I said, hey, can I marry you? And they said yes. I have never done this before. I am very excited. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I've known Lorraine for over 23 years, ever since we met in Middle Plantation. And I knew when I met her that we would become fast friends. She has been a true and steadfast friend, not to me, but to all of you. And I consider her one of my best friends for life. Lorraine has the biggest heart, she's sincere, she's forthright, loving to her friends and family, and I know how much she loves Bryan. I met Bryan about 5 or 6 years ago when Lorraine had just met Bryan. I knew by the way she spoke about him that she was smitten, and so was he. Whenever I saw Bryan with Lorraine, he acted like she was his world, and still does to this day. And it's very apparent in the way they look at each other. As their relationship has grown, so has their love. When they are together, it is apparent that their love is very strong. Yes, we could be standing outside in the beautiful sun on a beautiful sandy beach, but no one can control the weather. However, we can control our words, our actions, and how we treat and love one another. And that is the most important thing. The two of you being surrounded by so much love for you both and getting married today, that is what we can control, and that is why we are here today. The gods are just crying tears of joy. Lorraine and Bryan have chosen a poem by Wilfred A. Peterson called The Art of Marriage that I will read for you now. The Art of Marriage. A good marriage must be created. In the marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day, if not more. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each person can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. Lorraine and Bryan will now share a passage that they have chosen with you all.
Maybe we're supposed to meet the wrong people before we meet the right one, so when they finally arrive, we are truly grateful for the gift we have been given.
Maybe it's true that we don't know what we have lost until we lose, but it is also true that we don't know what we're missing until it arrives.
Maybe the happiest of people don't have the best of everything, but make the best of everything that comes their way.
Maybe the best kind of love is the kind where you sit on the sofa together, not saying a word, and walk away feeling like it was the best conversation you ever had.
Maybe once in a lifetime you find someone who not only touches your heart, but also your soul. Someone who loves you for who you are and not for who you could be.
Maybe the art of true love is not finding the perfect person, but seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
Okay, Bryan. Bryan and Lorraine. Lorraine, repeat after me. Bryan, I promise to cherish you always.
Bryan, I promise to cherish you always.
To honor and to love you. and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in poverty and in wealth,
in poverty and in wealth,
and to be true to you in all things,
and to be true to you in all things,
until death alone shall part us.
until death alone shall part us.
Bryan, repeat after me. Lorraine, I promise to cherish you always,
Lorraine, I promise to cherish you always,
to honor and to love you,
to honor and to love you,
in sickness and in
in
health,
sickness and in health,
in poverty and in wealth,
in poverty and in wealth,
and to be true to you in all things,
to be true to you in all things,
until death alone shall part us.
until death alone shall part us.
Connor. All right. Lorraine, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Lorraine, take you, Bryan,
I, Lorraine, take you, Bryan,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you,
loving what I know of you,
and trusting what I do not yet know.
and trusting what I do not yet know.
I will respect your integrity and faith
I will respect your integrity and faith
in your abiding love for me
and your abiding love for me
through all of our years
through all of our years
and in all that life may bring us.
and in all that life may bring us.
Maybe I should have tried it.
It's never coming off now, Bryan. We'll fix it later.
Very good. Perfect fit.
All right, Bryan, repeat after me. Lorraine, with this ring,
Lorraine, this ring,
sorry, I take you, Lorraine, to be my wife,
I take you, Lorraine, to be my wife,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you,
loving what I know of you,
and trusting what I do not yet know.
and trusting what I do not know yet.
I will respect your integrity and faith
I will respect your integrity and faith
in your abiding love for me
and your abiding love for me
through all of our years
through all of our years
and in all that life may bring us.
and in all that life may bring us. This one fits.
So these rings are a symbol of your love and commitment. They are circular and never ending, as is your love for one another. So once again, the weather and life is not perfect, but you are perfect for each other. So now, by the power vested in me by the state of Virginia, I certainly pronounce you husband and wife, and Bryan, you may kiss your bride.